friends. Welcome to a creative little Christmas. I've partnered up with 9 of my other favorite creators, and we are bringing you some amazing ideas for Christmas, simple ideas, budget-friendly ideas, all of the things to give you a creative little Christmas. You're going to notice that in the comments, I have linked all the other videos for you. There are some amazing ones there, so go check them out. And when you go check them out, drop a little paint palette emoji into the comments of their videos so they know that I sent you there to watch. We have a little bird for you. Check him out. And then we have a garland of hearts. I absolutely love this one. And I'm going to ask you to look at your projects a little bit differently. There is so much that we can learn about this quirky little bird. Come and join me. Let's put these cuties together and have a little bit of creative little Christmas fun. Hey friend, I'm so glad you're here today. If you've been around here for a while, you already know this isn't just a place where we paint pretty things. If you're new, welcome. Around here we do things a little differently. We paint, yes, but we also pause. We look for meaning in what we're creating and let God speak through the colors, the textures, and even the little imperfections. Because I believe the things that we make and even the things we surround ourselves with, they tell a story, our story. They reflect where we've been, what we're learning, and what God's growing in us. So while I'm painting today, I want you to paint along, but I also want you to listen a little deeper. Maybe something in this process will remind you of your story, because creativity has this beautiful way of waking something up inside of us. Let's start with this little bird. I love this little guy. He's simple, kind of whimsical, and honestly, he just makes me smile. Every time I paint him, I can't help but think about how this tiny bird shows up in the world. He's not the loudest, he's not the fanciest, but he sings anyway. And that feels like something we all need to be reminded of, because it's so easy to wait until life feels calm or perfect before we let ourselves be seen or heard. But what if, like this little bird, you just showed up right where you are? What if you let yourself sing even if the world around you feels cold and uncertain? You don't have to have it all together to be the light in someone's day. Sometimes the most healing thing we can do is simply show up as we are and trust that God will carry the sound. So as you're painting this little bird, maybe think about the places in your life where you've gone quiet. Where could you start singing again? Where might you need to trust that your small voice still matters? Because even a small song can shift the whole atmosphere. Now let's move on to this little heart garland, one of my favorites. It's simple but meaningful. Each heart's a little different. There's some bold, soft, but they're all connected by one thin line. And to me, that line feels like love. Not the picture perfect worthy kind, but the real kind. The kind that holds us together when life gets messy. The kind that keeps showing up even when things get hard. As you paint, maybe you'll think about your own connections, the people God's woven into your story. Some have been there for years, others were there for just a season, but each one left a mark, added a color, and taught you something about love. Maybe there's someone you need to reach out to, or maybe there's someone you need to forgive, including yourself, because love doesn't always look perfect. Sometimes it looks like trying again, and sometimes it looks like letting go. That's what I love about this little garland. It reminds us that life is more beautiful when we stay connected. We weren't made to do this alone. We're all just hearts on the same string, different but bound together by grace. All right, now we're onto this sweet little Christmas tree. I love this one because every time I paint it, it reminds me of growth. Some branches are straight and easy. Others, well, they've got a mind of their own. Some lights shine bright, others are tucked in the shadows, but together they create something beautiful. This little tree is a lot like us. There are parts of our lives that look picture perfect, and then there are branches we wish we could hide. But God uses all of it. Every season, every scar, every crooked branch. Maybe as you paint, think about where you've grown this year, where you've stretched, where you've learned, where you've let go. And maybe thank God for the parts of your story that didn't go how you planned, because even those moments have roots that run deep. We're all growing, even when it doesn't look like it, even when it feels slow, even when it feels like winter. But the truth is, growth doesn't always look like blooming. Sometimes it looks like staying rooted while God works underground. Now comes one of my favorite parts, the finishing touches, a little glitter and of course a bow. You might just think these are just the pretty parts, but to me, they really hold meaning too. Let's start with the glitter. Glitter gets everywhere, doesn't it? It sticks to your hands, your table, your face, and it's still there days later. But maybe that's what makes it special, because that's what grace is like. It sticks. Even when we've messed things up, even when life feels messy, God's grace has His way of getting into all the cracks and shining anyway. You can't really get rid of it once it's there. It's a little reminder that even in the mess, there's still beauty. And then the bows. The bows tie it all together, not perfectly, but intentionally. It's that gentle moment where you step back, take a breath, and say, okay, it's finished, it's enough. To me, bows represent peace, the kind that comes when we stop trying to fix everything and just let things be complete. Because God has a way of tying together even the frayed ends of our stories into something beautiful. So when you tie that bow on, let it remind you that nothing in your life is wasted. Not one season, not one story, not one struggle. He's weaving it all together in His timing. As these little ornaments dry, take a moment to really look at them. Don't just see paint and wood, see meaning. That little bird, he's your courage, your reminder to sing again. That heart garland, that's your community, the people who hold you up. That tree, that's your growth, your reminder that even the slow seasons matter. The glitter, that's grace, shining through every messy bit. And the bow, that is the peace of knowing God's holding it all together. So maybe the next time you create something or even decorate your home, ask yourself, what is this teaching me about who I am or who God is? Because creativity isn't just about what we make. It's about what's being made in us. If you enjoyed painting with me today, make sure you hit that subscribe button and get on my email list so you never miss what's next. And don't forget, this is part of a creative little Christmas with me and 9 other amazing creators. You'll find all their links download in the comments. Go show them some love and drop a paint palette emoji to let them know that I sent you. And if you want to grab this ornament pack to create your own full set of meaning and color, I've linked it below. Thank you for painting with me today, my friend. Remember, you're not just decorating your home. You're crafting your story, one brushstroke, one prayer, and one little sparkle at a time.